work in an ad agency, but everything's just like it's just a drama. We got characters and I guess I don't know. Filmmaking has turned into my muse. My camera has become my muse. My camera has become my muse. I guess. I just want to like this is your muse, which is really cool. You can just kind of paint and then things happen the way that you want them to. With filmmaking, or like the way I want to do it, I just want to get everything right. So when I do pull out my camera and just shoot something, I'm never usually satisfied with it because it's not like the level I want it to be. So filmmaking, yes, is my muse to answer your question, but I get so aggravated because I can't do it as perfectly as I'd like it to come out, or do it as well as I'd like to do it. So I have a difficult time trying to do it, or just like be like, oh, what am I gonna do today? Go out and film stuff. It's after a while you just have a lot of shit that's boring, like leaves falling from a tree, or snow falling, or cars passing the street. Like it's the same shit. It's all like stock footage, shit you can insert in between scenes. So, yeah, filmmaking is now my muse. I don't know, doodling has become my muse too. I'll sit, like I make it a note now to carry notebooks with me. I don't have one in my camera bag, but I have I have 2 school bags. I have like a big school bag for when I have like 2 or 3 classes in the same day, and then like one where if I had one class, I just shove like the book, my iPad, and then a notebook. So if I have like an idea, because when I'm driving I'll have an idea, or if like I'm in class or I'm talking to myself, which I do a lot, I'd be like, oh, that'd be really cool. So a few days ago I was boiling water for tea, and then I was like, that would work really well in a movie trailer, just about, I don't know, somebody being aggravated. Like there's no dialogue throughout the trailer, it's just the tea kettle heating up until it whistles. And that kind of progression from, you know, the hiss to the whistle could be like a metaphor for anger, and just build up until someone explodes or something like that. So I thought that'd be really cool to put in a trailer, so I just made a note. So yeah, what's the question? This is still about my views? Alright, yeah, okay, so to get back on track to the question you asked me. Filmmaking. Watching movies now, I'm just trying to learn. I think learning is my muse. But not like going to school learning like just tricks of the trade, or just seeing, I don't know, insight, or like behind the scenes footage. I love watching behind the scenes footage. Like for example, I hate using like. For example, Social Network. I bought the Blu-ray disc or whatever, and like there's like a good 2 hours of just behind the scenes footage. I just love watching it because you watch how detailed the whole process is, from was it Justin Timberlake and Aaron Sorkin and David Fincher and Jesse Eisenberg all sitting at a table talking about each character in the script, and each line, to the production designers and the costume designers seeing which costume works for each character. And like I think one of the little comments that they had, like Jesse Eisenberg's, no, it was Andrew Garfield, was talking about what kind of phone it was Jesse Eisenberg. Jesse Eisenberg talking about what kind of phone the Facebook dude would have. Like, I mean, doesn't really matter when you're in the grand scheme of the movie, but like to the person that's in the character, it matters so much more to them. So seeing the little intricate details to make the whole process come together is something I like to do now. So it's just this film right now is my muse. Yeah, it matters where I am. If I'm like in a big like event or some gala or some stupid thing like that, talkative people are good because they move conversation forward. And then like I'm the kind of person you need to kind of trigger something to me to keep talking. So talkative people are cool. But like I don't like obnoxiously loud people, because then they get on your nerves and they say everything that's on their mind, and I don't really give a shit too much. So a mixture of both. People who know when to be quiet and when to talk. So, I mean, that's what everyone wants. But anyway, so a mixture of both. In the last week, probably, so Sunday was, today's Tuesday, 2 days ago, I was at this awards dinner for the Great Neck Arts Center, and they had a couple of people that were being awarded. One of the people that was being awarded or honored was Ursula Parker, who happens to play one of Louis C.K.'s daughter on the show Louie, and she's a really good violinist in the whole nine. So she's a very good musical talent, and she's a great actress. And she's only 8, which is really cool, because it's not, I don't want to say cool, but it's weird because you're like, oh, she's famous, but she's not really famous, and then she's a kid. Okay, as we were going to dinner, everyone's standing up and walking away. There's a projector there, projecting, you know, an image on a screen. So we're waiting for everyone to leave, because me and my dad, we're not too big on these things, so we're just kind of sitting there chilling. So we're standing, watching everyone go, and just finding a good time to leave. And I just noticed out the corner of my eye, she's playing with the projector, the light in the projector, and that's only something you do when you're like, you know, 8. So I thought it was really cool. And then, so we go to dinner, and people are sitting and talking, and she sits next to me. So I'm like, oh hey, this little famous 8-year-old girl is sitting next to me. So I'm like, oh, this is cool. And I'm kind of, you know, I'm not really like a super social person at this point, so I'm kind of just going about my business. And I noticed on the napkins were these little like film strips. So I took them off and started looking at them through the light, which is really cool. I thought as a little touch, because it was movie themed kind of. So they had like really nice movie quotes, or movie images, like really images from really famous old movies on each table. And so they had the little celluloid bands to hold the napkins together, I guess. And so eventually she sat next to us, and then the food came out. And then I said, you know, if you hold this up to the light, you can see something in it. So we started playing around with the things, and she starts talking to me about everything. She talked to me about her cat, Maggie. She talked to me about her iPad, why she keeps a password on it. She told me about why she's not tired at the moment, because she took 2 naps beforehand. She told me what time she woke up today. So it was really cute just going back and forth with her. And she wore me out at one point, so I was like, alright, I'm going to go to the bathroom, but not really. I'm just going to go to walk away because you're really wearing me out. So that was just really, I guess, beautiful, the word you used, but it was just really cute, just kind of going back and forth with her. And then the girl from Canada just came up and talked to me, because we had made eye contact once, but we're like, alright, cool, whatever. So we went about our business, and then after dinner was over and we were going to kind of like dessert was being served, she just came up to me and just started having a conversation with me. She's like, oh, what's your connection here? And I explained the whole reason why. And then she explained to me that she goes to school up in Montreal, what she does, what I do. So I thought that was really cool. And then I met the director, or like the chairman of the board on the committee of the Great Neck Arts Center. And then we just talked, and then he just told me if I wanted to get back into acting and stuff, that I just needed to just audition and just go from there. So I thought that was really cool. So I got his information, so I kind of felt good at the end of that day. So that was something pretty beautiful I experienced in the week. So yeah, no, I felt pretty good that day. At the end of the day, I was pretty energized. Even though this is at like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta go to school tomorrow. But it's pretty cool. So I'll say that to people.
Silence.
Making me think now, that's cool. Cool here, patchy here, hair and thrown back. I hate my mustache. I look like a Mexican. Watch Mad Men.
Oh, okay, my
Fuck bitches to
favorite.
get money. Alright.